We are back at the trailhead. Just got dropped off the South Arm Road. Had a good stay at the hostel, Pine Ellis Hostel. Nice place. It's a house, but very nice, comfortable, so forth. So, anyways, we're gonna do about 17 miles today, so shouldn't be too bad. Got some rain expected late in the afternoon, so we're hoping we can get there before that stuff hits. But we're on to our next 4-day segment. We're going to end up in Carrabassett, Maine, at the Hostel of Maine, and we're kind of closing in. You know, we got this resupply, or this next stop at that, and then next stop after that's Monson, and then into the 100-mile wilderness. So it's happening, Joe. It's happening.
Yeah.
The end is near.
The end is near.
Yeah, at least this part. Then we got to flip.
The end of the massive section.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, well, we got a good climb to start the day off. And I think about 3 miles up, something like that.
3 miles, a couple thousand feet.
Yeah, and then after that, it's not too bad. I think we got a little bit of down and up later in the afternoon, but this will be our big test for the morning. So, all right, well, we'll see you later. See what we can do a better job with some of our videos. So see if we can't get lively again. You ready, Joe?
Ready!
Let's go get them! Yay! All right, we are at the top of Blue Mountain. It was our morning climb. And, well, hazy views, but there is a little bit of a view. Kind of look out at the hazy mountains. The weather seems to be holding up so far, so we're happy about that. So now we got some downhills. This is probably going to be the toughest climb of the day. We got another little short one, but I think this is the toughest one. And we just got some downhills. So we're doing good, making good time. All right, made a stop for lunch at the Bemis Lean-To. I guess in Massachusetts they call the shelters lean-tos, so we got to get used to the lingo because we want to fit in. Pretty good climbs this morning. We had that tough climb just in the beginning, and then the trail opened up a little bit for a little while and get kind of upsy, downsy type stuff.
Rocks and roots.
Yeah, but overall a lot better than what we have been hiking the last several days. So we're happy to be back on trails. We're hoping it's going to stay like that the rest of the way. We'll see how it goes, though. Having our lunch, had the pork on tortilla and peanut butter and honey on tortilla. Now I'm eating my dessert with just Snickers bar. So
Snickers and Fritos.
Snickers and Fritos, the ultimate trail food. So we got about 8 miles to go to get to the shelter that we're trying to get to. That'll give us about 17 for the day. And we think the trail's going to be pretty good. We got a little bit of a down and then a kind of a sharp up, but it shouldn't be too bad. And hopefully we'll be able to get there before too late. We got a late start this morning. We didn't hit the trail till almost 8 o'clock. So we probably won't be rolling in until 5, 6 o'clock into the shelter, which won't be too bad. It's supposed to, there's a chance of rain this afternoon, so we definitely want to try to get there before that happens. But other than that, we're in pretty good shape. So, all right, well, we will see you all a little bit down the trail.
Have a good one.
All right, we're at, this is crossing a road, Main 17, something like that, but just a gorgeous view. Heck of a climb, though. We got about 3/10 more to get this climb done, but it's pretty steep. But, just a great view. What do you think, Joe?
Great view.
and
a breeze to go
and a
with it.
bench. Look at this bench.
Rangeley bench.
All right, this is a wrap up for day 98. We had a good day. Joe was up in the shelter. I drew the short straw and said, hey, I'd go do a wrap up, try to see if we can't do a better job of trying to make those happen. But anyways, we had a good day. We did about 17 miles today. You saw some of the earlier videos. We had a little bit of a tough climb in the morning, and it got a little bit better in the afternoon, but a lot of rocks and roots and some ups at the end of the day that kind of put a strain on us a little bit. But all in all, much better than what we had been doing there at the end of New Hampshire and at the very beginning of Maine. Behind me, we're at the Sabbath Pond lean-to, so shelter. And I think this must be Sabbath Pond. So it's pretty little pond. But anyways, good day. The weather held out for us, which we're very fortunate. The forecast had it coming in at, I think 4 o'clock was the latest. And the clouds started coming in and wind and so forth, but the rain never came. So thank you, God, for holding that off for us and keeping us dry. Got 4 in the shelter tonight. Freeze is with us still, and Black Bear, a young guy that's been on and off with us for the last several days. He was at the hostel yesterday with us, and unfortunately he's having some knee issues, and it looks like he may need to get off. So we're trying to figure out how we can help him get off the trail tomorrow. We may help him get off there at Rangeley, I think is the name of the town. He actually lives in Maine, so it's not going to be too big of an issue for him to be picked up and so forth. But anyway, sorry to hear that, Black Bear. Hopefully you'll be able to get back on the trail before too long. So, but anyways, again, good day. Tomorrow we're shooting for a short day, or at least that's one of the options, to only do about 11 miles to the base of a tall mountain. If we get there early enough and feel good, we may go ahead and push over that mountain to the next campsite or shelter. We'll have to update what the weather is. Right now it's saying it's not going to rain tomorrow night. And if it doesn't, then it makes it a lot better to stay at a campsite. You don't have to worry about wet tents and so forth. So we'll just have to see how that unfolds for us. The end is closing in rapidly. After today, I think we are down to roughly around 230 miles to Katahdin. We've got 2 more resupplies that'll get us one in Carabasset and the last one in Monson, and then after that we'll figure out the resupply strategy going through the 100-mile wilderness. But it's closing in. So on one hand, that's kind of cool. We're excited about trying to get to Katahdin. The other is we know Joe and I have a lot of, we're going to take a short break while I attend my son's wedding, and then we'll be back on in Virginia, headed south for the last of the through hike. So from that standpoint, we're kind of looking forward to get back into our home area. On one hand, the other is like another 500 miles to go. But as we found, just one foot in front of the other, before you know it, you're there. No moose sightings for me. Joe saw one, and Black Bear, the young gentleman, saw one the other morning. But I've not seen it. I keep looking at the ponds here because they do like the ponds, and hoping that I'll get a chance to see them. But, we'll take what we get. All right, well, that's about it. Again, another great day for us, and we will talk to you all in the morning. All right, we are starting out on day 99. 99!
Yeah. Lots of miles, lots of days.
Yeah, lots of smiles.
Yeah.
So, pretty light day today, or I should say we got a lot of different options. We've got tentatively only planning 11, but with the hope that we'll be able to push that further if the terrain and everything works out well for us. We're trying to help out Black Bear to get him to a road where his folks will come pick him up. So we've kind of divvied up some of his weight in our packs, and we'll do what we can.
Yeah, his knees just killing him.
Yeah.
So he needs to get that checked out. And the hope is, if he gets off the trail for a few days, if it gets better, maybe he can join up with us.
Yeah.
And finish up our trail, and then come back and fill in the little section he missed. So.
Yeah. So hopefully that'll all work out for him. The weather right now, beautiful morning. Beautiful. They talk about rain. I don't know. The forecast is like rain and rain and then rain and rain,
yeah.
And then it's going to be sunny. It's like, well, got that covered. I guess if you can't go wrong when you have that kind of forecast.
And yesterday was really interesting. It was kind of it wasn't going to be rain till probably after 5, and it held off, and the clouds came in, and we got all settled in, and it kept looking like it'd rain, and then Snores here fell asleep, and then boom, it all came down. It was blowing and raining. It was pretty cool.
I'm really upset about that. But yeah, great night. I think it only got down to like 60s or 61, something like that, somewhere in that range. So a little bit warm, but overall not too bad.
And when you put on your wet clothes in the morning, they don't feel as cold.
Exactly. We're looking at the pond behind us. Let me see if I can get you a better morning view of this. It's just beautiful out here this morning. Got a few loons that are out. They were making a lot of noise last night. If you never heard a loon, just think of Looney Tunes.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, just a beautiful lake, beautiful morning. All right, well, we're gonna hit the trail, and we'll try to video some along the way, and we'll see where the day ends up.
But the main thing is, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
It's a beautiful view here. Haven't had a whole lot of views this morning, but I popped into this. We think that right there, that tall mountain is Saddleback Mountain, one that we'll be going over tomorrow. Another 4,000. We're starting to run out of the high mountains, but I think this might be one of the last 4,000s that we'll do. But anyway, it's really gorgeous. Weather's holding out, as you can tell. Some blue skies. We got about a mile to go and to the road where Black Bear is going to be getting off, probably grab us some lunch and make a decision how much further we go at that point. But again, just a great day so far.
Hey everybody, it's our day 99 and we are at the Piazza Lean-To in Maine, not far from Highway 4. Doing a shorter day today because we got a good climb coming up and we have to go over tree line. It would really press us to get all the way over and past the tree line and back in the woods on the opposite side. So we pulled up here and we're gonna do another episode of the Scoop on the Poop. So let's go check this place out and see what it has to show us. Let me turn this here towards you. There it is. Check it out. Oh, whoa. Look at that sign. It says, "Your Move." It says, "Your Move" on it. That's pretty cool. Fancy door. Kind of it's like a pretty wide one. A little tree damage, you know, up at the top. But that's neat. Your Move. It's already got some character and class. All right, I haven't been inside here yet, but let's open her up and, oh my gosh. I don't know if you can see that. It's a double. It's a double privy with, do you see that? That's a cribbage board between a two-seater. Huh. Bet you haven't seen that before. I wonder what kind of games they're playing with us. Oh, cribbage, of course. That's the scoop on this poop. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Take care. So today, we're doing the bear bag hang. There's no bear box here for us to put our food into, so David has been searching relentlessly. Sorry about the sun. Unfortunately, well, let me just kind of go around here to a different spot, get a better angle. Put a tree.
Right where I'm throwing the rock at.
Right where he's throwing the rock at. So we're gonna try to throw up in the branches up in that tree. One of those branches could hold the rope. And David is down here working on getting his rope untangled and ready for the toss.
The important thing is to have the magic rock, the perfect rock to go inside your rock sack.
Absolutely
That's what it's
important.
all about.
Because that rock has to have enough weight to carry it up there and pull the string back down. Okay, so this is hard camera work because you can't really see what's going on. Here we go.
Ready?
Ready. First toss.
First off,
Perfect. Give me a big boom. Boom! If you see over here, there's his bag. He's going to maneuver it to where we can drop it down right here. See? Perfect. Perfect toss.
Perfect, man. I'd like to say that I do that every time on the first toss, but I'd be lying. In fact,
He usually does.
yeah, the fact I was being filmed put the extra pressure that I needed to
Yeah.
be successful.
And he did it. He did.
So we will, at the end of the night, we get all our food, put it into our bags, what we call our food bags, and then we will hoist this up. It's actually a pretty good toss in the sense that it's away from the tree, they say about 6 foot, and then we'll get it up about 12 foot off the ground, and that'll give the bears something to play with.
Yeah, and what we might do is when we come to hang them, we'll use David's camera and show the
maybe
pull
we'll,
up. Maybe get Freeze to help us, because we have a two-man technique for getting this thing up in the air.
Extra branch, we'll make that work.
It'll work.
All right, we will see you a little bit later tonight then. All right, so this is the second half of hanging a bear bag. You saw it earlier where we threw the rope up, and again, first toss over the limb.
First toss.
Boom. Oh, wait, yep, boom.
There we go.
So then this part is where we have to actually haul the bags up. So we have a carabiner. It's hooking all these bags, including Mr. Freeze's bag.
Who's holding the camera?
Who's our film guy?
Where we getting? We got to choose where we're going to tie off.
Can't be across the trail, man.
Yeah.
You want me to toss them?
Yeah, do that.
Are you going to allow you to do that?
I think so. Okay. Get 3 bags to cart.
So, since the bags are heavy, one of the things we do is I'll try to throw them up while he pulls, and that'll give us a good head start on it.
All right, no filter. You ready?
Almost. Wait. You better grip. Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. We'll go for a little bit more.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah, we don't want to tie across the trail, do we?
No.
I'll go over the skinnier one. Okay. So I get trapped in there.
You do. So that is how you hang a bear bag.
Yep.
So good job, Joe.
Yeah, we did good.
We
This
did
was
good.
He found a good tree, made it easy, and
Yeah.
our bags are lighter, so it's
Yeah.
easier to tie them up.
Yeah, this was one of the easier ones. Sometimes it's not quite as easy and it's not quite as nice. But if you look up, right there, you can see the bag. It's a good, probably 12 feet up there. So it will take
You're good 10 feet
a
off
very,
the tree,
very
too.
aggressive balancing gymnastic bear to grab that. So far we've been pretty fortunate with it, but we've tried really hard to be consistent with hanging food and not sleeping with it or anything like that. So we've tried to do our part. So, all right. So this is actually also kind of a wrap up for the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. We again, day 99 for us. We ended up only doing about 11.25 miles, something like that. And again, the main reason for that was the fact we got a big climb tomorrow up Saddleback, and there was no good shelter or tenting spot that would get us in the right range to get over that. It was going to be another 7-8 miles to get to where we needed to be, and we knew we didn't have the legs for it. So
Yeah.
we just took a short day, and we're still on track for getting into Carrabassett in a couple of days. So we're right the way we planned it.
Yep. And
Sometimes it works out well.
Yeah, get an early start. We'll be able to do the big climb in the
Yeah.
early part of the day when it's cooler. Because I
Yeah.
guess we just met some folks who came through camp. Said it was over 90 degrees
Yeah.
down in
Sorry,
town,
mosquitoes
so.
are finding us.
And other guys.
Yeah, they're attacking. So
Found 3 creatures: mosquitoes, those little things that look like gnats that some people call black flies, and now these things that do look like big black flies have been going after us. So,
yeah. So anyways, that's pretty much it for today.
Yeah.
We will talk to you all tomorrow morning. Take care, y'all.
have a good one.
Bye.